Testing.
If I would have had this when I was maybe 20, I probably. If I would have had this when I was maybe 20, I probably.
Testing. Alright, there we go. Is my team's game first? Do you know yet or not? Oh, alright, cool. I can. Oh.
Crack-a-lackin', baby. Hold up, baby. Hey, you do play-by-play. I got you on the color.
Alright.
So, yes, it is your team first. Athens, Bulldogs. Dogs versus... I think y'all play San Diego, brother. Yup, San Diego Surf.
Oh, JT might be getting on. He said he just got home.
You know, I feel like tonight is probably gonna be the most interesting streams that I think MGN has ever had, bro. Whew. We got a lot to get to. Well, a lot to get into. Oh my goodness, a lot has happened, man.
Oh yeah.
A lot has happened, and I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm finna be very transparent. I got nothing to hide. Now, I'm not gonna speak on nobody in a negative way, because I mean, obviously, I don't think that's right, especially via audio, right? But
yeah,
I am going to address a few things that I feel like need to be addressed. I had a conversation. I'm gonna turn this music down. Actually, I had a conversation with a very good friend of mine today, and a few people actually. I would say that are motivators, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you something, bro. This morning, when I woke up this morning, bro, I had a feeling in my mind. Like I'm sitting there looking at my daughter, I'm looking at my girl, you know what I mean? And they sleep, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them, I'm thinking to myself, and my phone's buzzing. My phone is going off right now, Jalen. Like, off. And you know why it's going off, right?
Yeah, right.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I got a whole family, bro. Like, this shit is not that serious, dog. Like, I honestly, I wouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying, leave people hanging, because I feel like a lot of other people are enjoying what we do. You know what I mean? A lot of people actually appreciate the hard work that we put into this. But I woke up this morning, I was like, bro, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I feel like I say it always all the time, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Like, people think that I'm making hella bread off of MGN. It's 2K. Like, I'm not. The reason why we put in this hard work and the graphics and the commentary and making sure the upgrades are straight is because we enjoy what we doing, not because we finna get paid. Bro, everything. Like, at first, initially, when I mapped it out, I wasn't gonna make anything. Like, I was gonna have to pay outside of my pocket. But people just automatically assume that, you know, TJ's the bad guy and TJ did this. But like I said, I had a conversation with a very good friend of mine at work. Cool ass dude, Zach Everett. He was like, man, bro, you can't let nobody shake you, bro. He's like, you brought me on board. You know what I mean? You made me want to do this, and now you stepping away. He's like, bro, you can't let nobody, you know, steal your shine. So, and then I spoke with, I'm gonna say their names because Terrence Weary. You know what I mean? Terrence Weary is balling. He's leading the league in points per game. But Terrence was like, bro, I appreciate what you're doing, and I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. He said, you know, don't let nobody shake you. Don't let nobody get you out your mode, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, and it was a few other people. Was very inspiring as far as like what I just, like I said, you know, this morning I was very like unmotivated to do this, bro. But you know, seeing people actually appreciate what we do, seeing people actually like, hey, bro, don't do this. Andrew Moyer, another one. You know, Jameson. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that talk trash in the chat, but it's really like they really got our back. You know what I mean? So yeah. So it's just, before we get into the game, I just kind of wanted to say that, you know, for those that are still rocking with us, man, I appreciate y'all for real. We're gonna keep on pushing along and see how far this thing can take us. But as far as like drama and all that stuff, bro, I ain't for it. Like, you know, I got a day job, I got a family. I'm not finna sit here and argue with you, bro, about a video game on my phone. I'm not. That's something I'm not finna do. We currently at 11 viewers, man. Got my boy Shuttlesworth in the building. King dropping the Flames. Bulldogs finna get ready and match up against the San Diego Surf. Let's get that graphic up real quick.
Yeah.
Very good game, man. Obviously, Jalen, you're commentating. Your team plays, but I appreciate you being on the stream because obviously it'd be kind of hard to do it on my own. But
yeah, bro. I'm always up for commentating, and I understand it's a little bit weird, seeing someone comment for their team, but I promise you, my effort's gonna be there to not just be like, oh, look at my team. I'll try to talk about my own player from like a third person perspective, and that's what I got to do.
For sure. Hey,
so
real quick, man, I got 13 people in the stream. We usually start at around 20, but as y'all know, a lot of stuff has transpired, so people trying to hurt those numbers. They can't hurt them though. We gonna get back to our normal airing habits, but I'd like to I want y'all to drop them flames, man. Y'all already know what it is. Drop the flames, man, and make sure, what I'm saying, y'all let us know that y'all still rocking with us, man. MGN strong. The Mel said the idea of having more owners you had is a great idea and would be great for the league. Man, you could put $100, $200 to your own team and people would pay it. I would. Absolutely, man. Right now, I think the biggest thing is just trying to make sure we solidify and keep on pushing, keep on staying motivated, and try to finish this season and crown a winner. And then eventually, I don't have a problem with expanding, but I think right now I want to focus on the 12 teams that's in the league, and eventually, once things are a little bit more sustained, we can venture off into the expansion. But it's coming, man. It is coming. So let's turn this lo-fi music off. We're gonna turn that off real quick. Jalen, not from the point guard Jalen standpoint, but
no. Commentator.
I'm talking to the commentator. Athens Bulldogs are currently 1-2. Who did y'all lose to? Who was the last game y'all lost to? I think I had the schedule.
Yes.
Who was it?
Bulldogs came off of a loss against the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack, strong team, obviously. What is it that the Bulldogs need to do to win this game? Because it's not going to be an easy matchup against the Surf.
I think the Bulldogs are just going through a stretch of finding their identity and working out the kinks to get what works for their squad, and they're doing their best to try to make adjustments. Like now, Josh Allen in the starting lineup, he wasn't there before, and they're making adjustments to their everything pretty much. And last game didn't work out too well. It was against a very strong Wolfpack team that's been on fire. They got Kyle Kerrigan and EJ Bailey down there. It's a good team.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a matter of, getting comfortable and getting a sense of what works for them, and just finding what they need to start executing well on every level.
Absolutely, brother. So right now, I just wanted to make an announcement too. We had a few people leave the league about what had happened, obviously, this morning. I mean, obviously, I got fed up, and I told people, if you want to leave, go ahead and leave. I'll even refund you your money. Out of pocket myself. I'll take that money out of my pocket and give them back their money. So the San Diego Surf GM B Davison, he currently canceled his subscription to Patreon. So we're currently in the market of looking for a general manager for the San Diego Surf. That's number one. Number two, Ty White left the league, right? Tiago Santos, he canceled his membership, and also Tay Jackson. As far as the Kennedy Fields kind of movement, I don't know if he's still a part of the league, but there you go. You have it. You know, the San Diego Surf are definitely in the market. And I have no issue in as far as, you know, me getting that spot filled. People are already DMing me about the team. So right now I'm just trying to figure out the best option. We did have a few people that lead the league. I mean, it's gonna happen, bro. Anytime you have disputes and people thinking somebody's, you know, doing some sketchy stuff, that's just comes with the territory. Like I said, I've been doing this since the Madden 15 16 days. So you're gonna have people like that. You're gonna have toxic people, but you know, keep it moving. So as of right now, like I said, the general manager spot and the head coaching spot for the San Diego Surf is open. I'm pretty much gonna be helping control that team the right way. Dev, your tendencies was, and I can attest to this, your tendencies was sent in from your coach. I'm not gonna say what those numbers were because people can game plan against that, but your tendencies was sent to Dame, and then was verified with Sean, which is the head coach of the Athens Bulldogs, that the tendency that's how you wanted the tendency. So yes, the tendencies were sent in. Now, however he wanted this team to perform, that's up to him because he's the coach. But they were sent in. All right, so let's get right into it, man, without any further delays.
Let's do it.
I want to make sure because I think the audio is still playing from
By 3. I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity.
So right now, I'm finna, hopefully they'll allow me to turn the audio. Oh God, otherwise we're gonna have to quit this. Oh yeah, okay, cool.
There we go.
Turn that.
We're the commentary volume. We don't need all that.
For sure. TJ, I hit you back. Joey, I got you, bro. I did send you a message. I think you responded. That's what you're talking about. Definitely, I'm down for that, bro. I'm always looking for people to help out with the league, for sure.
Ty White wins the tip. Surf. They'll start out with the ball. Yeah, Fields. Top of the key game screen from Robertson. Pulls up and drains a shot. Straight away, Surf on the board.
Yeah, he's always
sending Fields.
With that mid-range jumper, man, for sure, bro.
He takes a good amount of it. As Jalen pulls a step back 3 as his first shot.
It's not a good shot right there, man.
And it's off, and just like that, the Bulldogs lose the possession without any points on the board. Surf, chance to score again. They put it back in Fields' hands. Gets another screen, pulls it off that time. Al Farik with the board. Jalen taking it up for the Bulldogs.
So I spoke with Thiago Santos. Like I said, as Turner puts up a nice little mid-range jumper right there.
Dev Turner on the board.
I spoke with Thiago Santos, the small forward. I think he's a power forward for the Surf. He did cancel his subscription to Patreon, but he requested that we make the league free. Jalen, what do you think about that, man? Should we refund everybody their money and proceed with a free league?
I mean, I'm fine either way. Personally, I don't have like a leeway on, you know, like, oh yeah, we should definitely do one. I've been fine with how things have been. You know, if we make it free, you know, fine, cool. I wouldn't mind that. If it stays the way it is, that's fine by me. I don't know everyone else's situation and all that, but I don't think I have, you know, a preferred side necessarily. So whatever happens, I'm going to roll with it.
Tay Jackson attempting to shoot a 3 from the corner. No dice.
Bulldogs with the ball. You got Brown with it on the wing. Dev getting open. That shot again. This time it's no good, but that's probably the look the Bulldogs are, you know, that they probably want, you know, with their scorer in Dev Turner.
Yeah, and that is their primary option. Is Tay Jackson just can't get it going here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up by 2, 4-2 in the first.
Elliott gets the
Nice.
screen,
Nice
takes it all the way.
try. That's what I'm talking about.
Bulldogs up 6-2, and the Surf will take a timeout. Josh Allen gets the screen assist right there.
Man, that's what you got to do. You got to get it to the bucket. You can't. I mean, Jalen has been making a lot of questionable shots, but him getting to the bucket right there definitely will add some confidence. Mel said no free lead. People do too much to make it free. I agree, man. You know, we're putting a lot of time and effort into this, and then if you think about it, how would we even do the progression? You know, would it be just in-game progression where it's left up for 2K to decide? I don't know, brother. But yeah,
That's true too.
Me personally, I think that we should definitely keep. If I'm gonna do this, I mean, obviously, there has to be incentive for people to stay in the league. You know, the main goal in doing this was to create a different type of atmosphere. You know, so people can actually feel good about winning money, you know, and obviously with the GMs winning up to 200, coaches 100, and players can fluctuate between like, you know, $30 and $100. You know, it's definitely lucrative.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Joey said maybe after another season or two make it free. Josh Allen said, I like the league how it is. And King said, leave it alone. That's pretty much what I've been getting a lot of, man. Just pretty much leave it alone as Turner puts up a 3.
Hey, there's Devin
Bulldogs
Turner.
Are on fire right now. Here in San Diego, scored 9-2. Only shot made was from Kennedy Fields, and I think he's the only active member of this team. As Tay Jackson puts up a questionable shot. Michael Robinson with the board.
Look at Michael Robertson.
Let's go.
He fights his way down low. Great hustle from Robertson. Puts it back in. Finally, more points for the Surf.
Michael Robinson, is another active member. Obviously, he's a part of the admin team. Shout out to him, man. He's definitely one of those. He's one of the smarter guys on the commentary team, and that's not taking any shots at my team. But he always has some pretty good ideas, man. So shout out to him for sure. Joey Beasley with the $2 donation with that comment. Appreciate you, buddy. Stars need sign my cousins ready to come to Gunners. Wait, Stars need sign my cousins.
Oh yeah, so
I'm confused, man. You got to explain this.
His cousin just joined the league, and the Stars are the last team looking for their 4th undrafted free agent. And I guess his cousin, because Vili's on the Gunners as well, so his cousin wants to join him there. As another 3 falls, it's Brown.
He has been consistent behind 3, man. The Bulldogs go up 10 points, bro. Did you see this coming in the first quarter of this game?
Nah, man. Looking at the way the Surf have been playing so far in this lineup and combination they got going on here, I was expecting at least, just a close battle in the early minutes. But yeah, I'm surprised the Bulldogs are jumping out to a hot start. They're getting, for the most part, pretty solid looks.
I will say this too. This is a different Bulldogs team. This is not the team that you saw in the first 3 games of the season. They've actually had an opportunity to really create a sound game plan, and that's definitely showing against this Surf team.
Yeah, for sure.
As Rainey gets to the bucket, gets the second chance point and foul.
Ooh. Rainey comes in for Jalen. He drives to the hole, aggressive early on. Robertson called for the foul there.
Yeah, like I was saying, a lot of teams weren't really able to get their game plans in, and this is like I said, a different Bulldogs team, and they've definitely cleaned up some things on the offensive side, creating shots for their teammates on these picks, but they are.
As Rainey misses the first free throw.
They are on fire right now in these first few minutes in this first quarter. Sorry I had only a 50-letter limit, but what Jalen said, I like the cap idea. Absolutely. See if Rainey can make this a 11-point lead. Also want to mention that the Surf's tendencies, the Surf's from what they previously were. The game plan has not been changed. We have not altered the Surf's game plan in any way. This is what they set up for in the beginning, or I would say here in the first few games of the season. Bringing a free agent cap, allowing teams to sign a certain amount of free agents. I like that idea.
Dev turns it over. He gets stripped by the serve. Let's see if they can get a bucket here.
Parker,
Transition opportunity.
the ball, Ty White for three, no dice.
Ooh, that's not a sight you see too often. Ty White pulling it from deep.
EJ Bailey said, "What's the next game?" I believe it's Spades versus Kings. Spades.
Yes, that's what I was told as well. As Turner pulls a three and knocks it down. Dev Turner.
Nice.
What a first quarter for Dev.
He's definitely showing why they drafted him so high early on in this game. 17-4. The defensive push for the Athens Bulldogs is, I would say, the reason why they're up, and obviously them being able to score in transition is another. 17-4. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. What have you seen from the Surf that it kind of stands out, Jalen?
This, they're having their slump right now. We've seen this with, we've seen the Kings in the past couple of games get into a bit of a slump. We saw, the Bulldogs in a slump like in the last game or so. And I think we're starting to see that here with the Surf, as I believe they're coming off a loss to the Spartans, and now they're coming to this game, and yeah, it's their offense isn't running the same, and obviously matching up against a totally different team and all that. But yeah, they're not quite looking like themselves yet, but there's still plenty of ball left, and we'll see if there's any chance they come back as Santos pulls a three and is off.
Do you think this has something to do with the front office not having a leader in that locker room that can essentially lead that team, as Jenkins puts up a questionable shot, but it goes in against Ty White. Lead 15 for the Bulldogs. But do you think it has something to do with the general manager not being active as Ty White puts up a hook shot?
I don't know if that's necessarily the case too much. I think this squad that they got is, good enough to, counteract that, if you want to say that's the case, as Dev scores again.
Wow.
But, yeah, I just think so far it's just not good execution thus far. And maybe that does have something to do with it, but I'm not going to say that's the for sure primary influence on this bit of a slump we're seeing.
The Surf have not had a coach.
Ooh, nice putback.
As, who's that number 34? I'm not sure who that is. He's definitely a starter, but as the Kennedy cannot secure the ball. Almost was a fast break point for the Surf, but they have not had a head coach all season long, man. They've been doing really well without one to start the season, but as of right now, it is not looking good for the Surf, as they are down 21-8. Herb TV gets called for the foul.
Oh, my fault. Sorry, Herb. That was you. My fault. We should have gave you your praise by calling you by your name when you got the putback.
Rainey with the ball. Turner setting the pick up top. Rainey
Screen
driving.
from Dev.
Turner wide
Nice
open.
kick out.
Puts up a three. Oh,
And
my
Devin
goodness.
Turner knocks down another three. Wow.
Man, they are
Devin
shooting
Turner.
4 of 6 behind the arc. 24-8 with 48 seconds left in this first quarter. The Bulldogs are on fire as Tiago Santos puts up a questionable shot. Buckets.
There's
Kicking
Dev in
it
the
over to
corner.
Turner.
He's wide open.
No.
And
dice.
it's off that time. But it was a great look. As a Freak is in the building, in the chat. I don't think he could have had better timing, as your team is doing pretty good right now, as Fields pulls it over Fareed and knocks it down. There's Fields and points on the board.
Turner, obviously, that last possession, well, that was a heat check. For sure, he is going off right now. I think he has.
I don't blame him. Yeah. Like, can you really blame him with the start so far?
Not at all. This is a must-win for this team, and they are playing lights out. As Buckets puts up a 3, no dice. Score 24-11. San Diego down here in the first quarter, and nobody saw this coming. Devin Turner going off, leading his team, trying to tie up trying to get to 500 at least on the season.
Yes. What an interesting start to this game. Maybe the serve can get some momentum going here in the second. There's some adjustments that gotta be made to adapt to this matchup they have here against Athens.
Absolutely. I kind of want to take a second to look at my boy Devin Turner's. Look at that, 5 for 8. He has 13 points, and I believe he has three threes, and obviously Demarius Brown has one of the 4. That guy's playing hard, man. He is trying to let everybody know that, hey, man, I'm still in that conversation for MVP too. Don't forget about me as we start the second quarter.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Vasquez bringing it up for the Bulldogs. Tay Jackson is cold, by the way. We have not seen too much from Tay Jackson.
Jalen pulls up for mid-range. It was contested, and it is off as Ty White grabs the rebound. Here comes Tay Jackson. Gives it off to Parker on the wing. Here comes Robertson. Back to Tay Jackson on the wing. It's Parker.
A lot of good ball movement for the Surf right here. 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Robertson drives, puts it up, and it's off.
And up and
finishes.
My goodness. Can I say how dominant the Wolfpack have been of late? Kyle Kerrigan, 35 points last night. Leading his team to a 5-1 victory as we see Demarius Brown dunking over Michael Robinson. 26-13 Bulldogs. But Kyle Kerrigan, 35 points, man. What can you say? What else can you expect from a lights-out shooter like Kyle?
Yeah, man, that's what you want to see, especially as the Bulldogs get a steal. You know, you kind of saw like some flashes of this being a possibility in the Summer League with the way he was pulling his threes before, and you know, you knew the scoring ability was there, and you were waiting for it to come into fruition in the regular season. And so far, he's been pretty good at it. And the last game was no different. He went off. He went crazy. As a franchise player, that's exactly what they need and what they're looking for.
Kyle Kerrigan is 3rd in the league in points per game. I believe he has 16 points per game. Obviously, what we've seen from Terrence Ware of late, he leads the league in points per game. And then Andre Beard for the Virginia Beach Pirates, as we see Demarius Brown putting up
Demarius Brown.
3. They have shot 5 threes so far. That is 15 points, man. That is more than the Surf have right now. That's pretty.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, man. Tay Jackson driving to the basket.
Feeling it. Hard to foul. Boo Jenkins called for it.
Yeah, but Terrence Ware is one of those MVP type caliber, players. He's, like I've said so many times, he reminds me so much of Kawhi Leonard. His ability to get to the basket, dunk on people, ability to shoot the mid-range jumper, and obviously he's a 3-point specialist. That guy is going to be special.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I've noticed from him. He's very, he is not shy about pulling the 3. If you give him that little window of opportunity, that little space, like off the screen or something, he's pulling it, and there's a good chance it's going in. He's just that good. He has a great impact on the court, and just proven, why he deserved that number 4 selection on draft night.
Score 29-14. I'm sorry,
Step
15.
back 3 is off.
Tay Jackson with the rebound, driving.
Good pass to Parker.
Jalen checking.
Driving on Jalen. Puts it up, and Jalen with the block. They grab their own miss. Ty White puts it up, and it's no good. Here comes Brown running off to Jalen on the top of the key.
It's been the Bulldogs defense, man. The Bulldog defense have definitely been the reason why they're up right now. Obviously, offensively with these threes, but just their ability to stop the orange and make the offense second guess their shot. It's definitely hard to stop as White puts up another three. Herb TV with the board.
Oh, good hustle from Herb. Shot is off.
Hey,
But yeah, it's been
so
the
we got
Surf has been trying to adapt to so many different things, just not working.
absolutely. So we got 18 people in the stream. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I only have 8 likes of the 18. As Josh
Ooh.
Allen puts
Going to work in the post on the block, backing down, shimmy to the hook shot, and it's good. Timeout Surf.
6 points, 3 of 4. And he helps his Bulldogs get a 31-15 point lead over the Surf, man. This is like I'm going to continue to say it, because this is not what we expected from this Surf's team.
No, not at all. This has been, their offense. Even they got more points on the board obviously now, but like I said, it's just not the same, and it's not a lack of not trying and not changing things. We see them, try to move the ball around, a lot of handoffs, try to create good looks, but the Bulldogs defense has been pretty up to par this game. So when great defenses, play great, it's hard to just get anything going at all. As they pull a three, Parker did, and it is off. Asquez running the break.
I don't see too much offensive plays being called for the Surf right now, man. I think they really need to get the ball moving, get back into their system, and try to make this a competitive game. They're definitely not playing to their caliber right now.
As Parker got open on the screen, he didn't take the three. He's waiting for possibly a better opportunity. Here he comes again. He'll pull this one, and it's good. Good look there by the Surf. Parker knocks down the great three-point shot.
You see from for the first time in this game, they were actually able to move the ball and really get a pretty good shot as Josh Allen rebounds it. Cannot capitalize on the second chance points.
Off there. There's been a lot of, hustle on the block from guys like Robertson, guys like Herb TV down there, guys like Josh Allen, Ty White as well. As Ty White goes up, misses, grabs her own miss, puts it in.
But you see more of it, good ball movement, and it's an 11-point game. You have to utilize your plays. You got to utilize your pick and roll. You got a really good big in Ty White, who's arguably one of the best bigs in the league. And we see what happens when they actually run the plays. This could be a competitive game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sleep on the Surf right now.
Yeah, man, there's still plenty of ball left to be played. Not at the end of the first half yet. Still got a whole second half of basketball. They could easily come out firing on all cylinders at any point.
Scored 31-20. Bulldogs are up by 11.
They got it to Brown.
40 seconds.
Jalen pulls a three and knocks it down. Increases the Bulldogs' lead back up to 14.
What have they been eating, man? They are pulling these threes and aren't even hesitating, and they are 14.
They must have pulled up to the right restaurant before the game in San Diego to prepare as Tate Jackson drives and draws a foul on Jalen.
I mean, that kind of goes back into that hero ball that the Surf been doing. You gotta run pick. I mean, it's good that you get into the line, but I don't think. I mean, if Jalen doesn't foul there, that's a bad shot. So I think that they really need to.
I do agree there.
Plays,
I also think at some point, Tate Jackson is such a mismatch at his position for his size that sometimes I think he does have to take advantage of that. But yeah, I also do think the Surf, they have to keep running more plays more often to try to get Ty White open or someone else open. And just they just need points on the board. So they don't need hero ball necessarily right now.
Both of these teams are on a game losing streak. The Surf lost to Montreal as Turner cannot capitalize. And the Bulldogs lost to the Wolfpack two of the more prolific teams. Who do you got winning this game, man? Obviously, we don't want to be too biased. As Tay Jackson puts up a 10-point game.
Yeah, you got to be careful with the serve team. Like I was saying before, they got this core that they have, and the combinations they got and everything is very dangerous for any team in the league. So it's definitely not over yet. If you're the Bulldogs, you have to make sure you keep stepping on their throat. Make sure you keep doing what you're doing until it doesn't work. And yeah, that's what it's going to take to stay up, as Tay pulls a 3 again, and it's off that time.
Scored 34 to 24. Tay Jackson shooting 1 for 6. Not playing to his actual caliber, I'd say, per se, but definitely still a lot of time left in this game. 1 minute, 57 seconds left on the clock. 1 second on it, on the shot clock. No dice for Devin Turner. Been kind of cold since the first quarter. EJ
Bailey asks, who do y'all think the teams to beat are? As far as Fields misses it.
No question there, man. Obviously, Buffalo being 5-1 is definitely going to be a team to beat. Nice.
Demarius Brown. Quick trigger turnaround jumper goes in.
Oh my. Hey, if you haven't done so already, it's at least 13 people in the stream. Man, hit that like button for your boy. Alright, you ain't gotta like me. At least like what I do. Like what we do. Hit that like button for your boy. Get me up to 20 likes, man. I don't think I've broken 20 in a while.
Santos knocks down the mid-range jumper.
36-26. Bulldogs are shooting almost 40% of the game. That is crazy. But yeah, Montreal obviously being another team to beat, as Devin Turner continues to shock the world right now. I think he's up to
fadeaway jumper.
15 points, man. Wow. 38-28 puts his Bulldogs up by 12. But, obviously the Surf, despite losing to the Spartans, those are one of those prolific teams Ty White with the second points. Great
putback by Ty White. That's that hustle I was talking about earlier down on the block, getting them second chance opportunities.
Absolutely. And another team, obviously the Barons being at 2-1, they are still elite in the elite status as Turner tries to do a heat check. Buckets getting buckets. Put them up by, 14? No, that's 12 points.
That's 12.
10 seconds left in this first
Fields
half.
Dribbling out the clock. Final possession in the first half. He's going to quick pull the 3. It's off, and that'll end the first half. The Bulldogs are up 40-28 over the Surf.
Man, what else can you say about Devin Turner? He's definitely came out lights out, and he is the immediate reason why this team is up 12 points. And going into the halftime, man, down 1-2, they did exactly what they needed to do to start this game off and try to shock the world and win this game against the San Diego Surf. What have you seen from the Surf that kind of stands out, and what is it that they need to do to get back into this game?
I think, a lot of these points are just coming from, they have their big players, Robertson and Ty White, hustling down low to get them second chance opportunities off of more misses that they're having. And then, when they get their trips to the free throw line. So they need more variety in terms of, where they're getting their points from. We've seen, Fields hitting shots earlier and Parker hitting a 3 earlier. They need more of that and at a consistent level. And if they get that, then this could easily become, a game that could come down to the wire. And, especially if they could start stopping the Bulldogs when the Bulldogs are on offense.
Devin Turner, 15 points in the first half. He's on pace for 30 at least. You see him hitting that 30-point mark, and leading his team to a victory in this one.
It's hard to say. It's not a lack of ability. It's just what if the fatigue sets in early on, and maybe, the same shots, start going in and out or something, or the Surf adapts very well. So it's a wait and see for that case.
Absolutely. Scored 40-28. Bulldogs up. They receive the balls to start this third quarter.
They got Jalen on the wing. He's getting a screen from Fareed. Step back mid-range jumper. No good. He stepped back into the defender, which is not what you need to do. And the shot is off because of it.
Tiago Santos working on Brown. Tay trying to get open here in the corner. Working on
He's got Jalen on him. He's got a mismatch. Driving and gets the finish.
Man, that's what you want to see from your 6'8" point guard who probably won't be playing that position for too long. He probably did drop to the small forward position. But you got to take advantage of it when you can, and he is definitely doing that.
And that's what you need from one of your star guys as Santos grabs a steal, a chance to make it a single-digit leader for the Surf. So you got Santos on the key. There's Fields. He's going to pull the three, and it's good. Here come the Surf. 7-point game.
One of the better catch-and-shoot kind of players in the league. Kennedy Fields showing why you need to stay on him at all times.
They give it to Josh Allen in the post. He got Santos on it. That's a mismatch right there. And Josh Allen, he takes advantage and puts it in.
Josh Allen, 8 points in the game. One of the bigger defenders in this league. Just bodied Tiago Santos for the bucket.
Tay Jackson pulls a three, knocks it down. It's only a 6-point lead now.
Oh, man. Upset in the making, man. They got to play better defense, get around those screens. But you're seeing what the Surf are doing right now. They are creating opportunities as
Devin Turner
with the mid-range
knocks down the jumper.
8-point game, baby. I mean, it was 12 points to start the third quarter. Now they actually running plays on the Surf side. I mean, it's a different team right now.
Yeah, man. Sometimes those halftime speeches, they just get your team going. They're starting to rally. They're not afraid to take, looks that they know they can knock down, like Fields to that catch and shoot. Tay taking advantage of his height mismatch on Jalen, driving and getting the bucket. And yeah, they got to keep it up at a consistent level, like I was saying, and it'll be a very interesting battle if that's the case.
Kennedy Fields with a mid-range jumper, no dice. Al-Fareed, the Greek freak, I'd like to say, with the rebound. Kennedy Fields shooting 3 for 11, but he has 2 3-pointers for the Surf.
As there's Devin Turner on the wing. There's back out to Rainey. He's going to pull it over Tay Jackson. No good. But Josh Allen is on the board, and Santos will get called for a reaching foul.
Hey man, anytime you got Josh Allen guarding a player like Tiago Santos, it's going to be a mismatch, man. They need to replace him. Get Ty White back in the game. But I mean, what can you do? You got to put Ty on Josh Allen.
Speaking of the devil, look who's on Josh Allen. As Rainey pulls up for mid-range and knocks it down. Nice look there by Rainey.
It's back to a 10-point game for the Bulldogs.
And now Tay Jackson taking it up again. Let's see what the Surf got going. He gets it back.
I stand corrected. My boy Al-Fareed said it's just the Fareed. Al-Fareed. What was that,
Tiago pulls a 3. He got open off the screen and knocks it down.
Tiago like, man, if you gonna body me, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull up for 3 because you can't guard that.
Down low, Josh Allen versus Ty White.
That was a good mismatch. That was a good check. I like Ty White on Josh Allen. That is a different outcome. That's the first time we've seen Josh Allen really get some pressure on the defensive side from the Surf. You got to have Ty White guarding him the entire game.
Yeah, man, especially when they're giving him the ball so much and, clearly taking advantage. You got to put a stop to that. And on that possession right there, they do just that.
Haven't seen too much from Al-Farouq. I would expect to see a little bit more point contribution. He has been getting on the board, so he's been contributing there. As we take a look at the San Diego Surf schedule, they check the Barons in their next game, which should be interesting with Andrew Moyer running the point over there.
Definitely be a fun matchup to watch out for. They had Dev get open on the cut, but they didn't hit him. There's Rainey for 3, and it's off. A chance to cut the lead down even more for San Diego. There's Parker. He's got Rainey on him. He's going to pull the mid-range, and it's off. Josh Allen will get the board, and here come the Bulldogs again.
Bulldogs are playing really sound defense right now, but the score is dwindling. They only have a 7-point lead with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Let's see what they do here. Rainey's going to pull it for 3 and knocks it down. Back to a 10-point lead.
That's too much space for Parker. He has to get closer to Rainey. I know he was shooting 1 for 7 before that, but anytime you give any of these players some free space at 3-point, they're going to take advantage.
You got Santos driving on Boo Boo, steps back, misses the jumper, and Jenkins grabs the board, running the break. There's Rainey again, and it's off for 3 that time. And here comes Santos.
That was a heat check. you gotta feed the man that's hot right now, and
he saw the ball go in and said, "Let me get it again, one more time."
I don't mind it as a coach. Parker with the ball, keeping it to Santos. Santos to Tang. 5 seconds left on the clock. He's giving him space. Pulls up for 3. Wow, 7-point game. San Diego Surf are closing the gap. Al-Farouq said we got good like night and day, or day and night. Hey, listen, schemes, man, game plans work tremendously. Everything is leveled out, everything is even and fair. Teams are going to perform to their actual standard, in my opinion. So,
hello? Am I back?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear. The Athens Bulldogs, 30 points in this game off of assists. That's running plays and doing what they need to do to definitely try to pull off the upset. But this is still a lot of basketball left in this game, man.
For sure. I'm trying to catch up on my end. My stuff is acting a little bit weird, so I don't know what's...
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties from my boy Jalen. See if he can get his computer.
I think we're good.
Sure.
Okay, at the free throw line. Yes, he's at the free throw line. I see what's going on as he knocks down that free throw.
Bet that, man. Bet that. Score 50 to 42. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the game. Tay Jackson with the ball.
Things getting interesting quick.
Kennedy Fields for 3. Oh my
Got
goodness.
Down to a 5-point lead.
5-point game. They were down as many as 12 points. And the Surf come back firing.
Here come the Bulldogs on the offensive end. Screen from Allen.
Oh,
Devin Turner open
nice.
for 3. And it's off.
Man, that was a nice play. Could not capitalize. Devin Turner has been pretty cold from behind 3. I think he sunk 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. Nonsense. If I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. Santos down to Tay by the free throw line. Has to pull it real quick, and it's off. He even falls over after pulling that jumper. Here comes the Bulldogs again.
Bad shot selection, but you had to shoot that with the clock rolling down. There's a mismatch.
Look who it is, Josh Allen. Over Santos again.
You can't stop that, man. And then you have to see the thing about it. You have to take Ty out of the game at some time. At some point, Ty's gonna get tired. She has to check the other bigs, and that was just a mismatch. I feel like Ty should have been guarding Josh as she tries to pull up a fadeaway, but she's gassed. Wide open.
There's Dev. He's open for 3.
Oh,
no good. Josh Allen. Skies in for the putback slam.
Yo, you gotta get a timeout right here, man. Your team is gassed. You We're down 5 points. That deficit is growing. Ty White.
Down low to Ty White. And one. Great pass by Tate Jackson. Leading Ty White to the hoop. Allen gets called for the foul.
Great push to the basket for Ty White. Obviously, point guard creating an opportunity for the big, and that's something you want to see. Score 54-47. 1 minute 33 seconds at the on the clock. Ty White for 2 at the free throw line. Oh, I'm sorry.
Knocks it down.
That is an and one. So score 54-48. Down by 6. Bulldogs have the ball. Mike Buckets driving against Santos. No dice.
Santos with the block. There's Josh Allen grabbing the board again. Puts up the hook shot. No good. Here comes Santos. Off to Robertson on the wing. Maybe Robson will pull a shot. Who knows? Santos. Tay Jackson.
I'm sorry, Tay Jackson.
No good. No good.
No dice behind 3 definitely would have shifted momentum. Cannot capitalize behind the arc. Buckets with the ball. 49 seconds left on the clock. 10 on the shot clock.
Ooh.
Rainy.
Good defense by Tay.
No good behind 3. Rainy shooting 2 for 10. Only 5 points in the game. Oh, Jalen. Oh, he gets the steal anyway. Driving. Probably want to slow the Orange down. He puts up a mid-range jumper. No good. Oh, man.
Oh, Brown. Oh, but Brown pokes the ball loose. Almost runs out of bounds. That's what a weird sequence this is. Spin move. Goes up. What is happening? Foul on Fields, apparently. Oh, my goodness.
What a sequence. What a sequence. It started with Jalen over pursuing on that steal, ended up getting the steal anyway. Drives and puts up a mid-range jumper. Oh, man. Then, obviously, it resulted in Jalen going to the line and shooting for 2. That was a crazy sequence.
What a weird sequence that was as he knocks down the first free throw. I'm still not 100% sure what we just witnessed, but, I mean, it happens sometimes.
You don't see too much of that in 2K, man. It's really just a linear game, but seeing stuff like that, it creates excitement. As Jalen tries to make it a 8-point game, and he does. 56-48. Surf more than likely will hold for the last shot here in the third quarter.
Let's see if they cut the deficit more to end the third quarter. Yet Tay again screens off the ball. Fields pulls a 3. No good. Was a pretty good look from Fields, but just doesn't fall. And now the serve only down 8 as opposed to 12. 56-48 Bulldogs.
Hey man, you know what? I like what I'm seeing from the Bulldogs. They are. This is something that we saw from when they won against the Knights in that second game. But they're definitely playing great defense, and they're freeing up their shooters. Obviously, their assist total is probably double than what you're seeing from the Surf. Let's see if they can hold on to this lead. The Surf are definitely a team not to be trifled with as we look at the assist of the game from Jalen to Josh Allen. Jalen, you still got that tattoo on your arm, man. When you gonna get that tattoo removed, bro?
Yeah, I know, and I don't understand why. The clinics are just all closed thanks to COVID, so can't.
Might be better off just keeping it there for now, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I am, but we might just.
The clinics will open up here shortly, man. Start of the fourth quarter. Serve down by 8 points as Tay Jackson drives out Farouk with the blocking foul.
They call a blocking foul on Farouk. Bulldogs, they got to be careful. There was a stretch where, the Surf were getting back in it. They did just enough to, hold on and even grow the lead back up again. But the Surf, they showed they could, come back in this game in an instant. So they got to be careful here in the fourth.
Michael Robinson with the ball, driving, getting to the bucket, doing a little shimmy. Alpha
and it's blocked.
With the block.
Right place, right time by Farouk. Bulldogs a chance to make it a 10-point lead once again. Here's Jenkins. Pulls a 3 and it's no good. Ty White on the board. Robertson gonna run the floor. Interesting. Never mind, he gives it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, he definitely gonna get the foul.
We got a foul on Dev Turner as he was trying to fight through Santos' screen. Not a call we really see so far in this league.
Oh, alley-oop to
Oh!
Oh my goodness! Did I see what I thought I saw just now?
Wow!
Oh my
Tay must have put that right on the money, or
threw the
Kennedy
ball
must have
up.
snatched it from Dev.
It was something. Something freaky just happened.
Jenkins pulls it again.
6.
No good. Down to a
game.
6-point lead.
Michael Robinson bringing it up for the serve. Kicks it out to
A field.
Kennedy to Tay. Tay to Tiag.
Yep.
Tiag has the Gatorade sign under his player. Doing a little pump fake. Ty
Not
with
a
the
good look.
rebound. Second chance.
But good rebound.
Points. 4-point game.
Farik left to go contest the shot, which left Ty White an opening to follow up on the miss. As Turner holds on to it on the wing. And Robinson gets the steal. Here comes the Surf, only down 4, a chance to make it a 1-possession lead.
Tay Jackson out to Kennedy. Kennedy to Tiag.
There's
asking
Tay
for the
again.
ball. Jalen checking him, giving him a lot of space. Michael Robinson.
Down low.
Oh!
Layup is off.
Great defensive play by Boo Jenkins on the other side of that. The momentum has shifted in this building, and the fans can feel it as
Jalen pulls a 3.
Oh, Boo Jenkins with the
turnover.
steal.
Goes up over Tay and it's off. Grabs his own miss. Draws a foul.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on, man? People just dropping the ball all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Jalen, I'm gonna tell you, bro, this game is gonna come down to whoever wants it the most. Whoever wants it the most. Both teams came out firing. Obviously, this was the Bulldogs game in the first 3 quarters. It's the Surf right now. Does the Bulldogs have enough to keep this lead? 56-52, Boo Jenkins trying to make it a 5-point game for the Bulldogs.
First free throw is off. Let's see if the second one falls.
Hey, we got 20 viewers in the chat. Make sure if you haven't done so already, hit that like button for your boy. I got 12 likes so far. Show your boy some support. Takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds, man. Literally. Tay Jackson with the Gatorade sign underneath this player mold. So is Ty White. This team is gassed.
This feels
Kennedy! Oh
knocks it.
my! 2-point
Yes.
game with a 3 with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in this quarter. Oh my goodness. Could we be seeing
Athens
Oh,
might need a timeout as it's blocked. Jalen grabs it and it's blocked again. Oh, but finally they get it to fall. Boo Boo with a tough basket.
oh my goodness. I don't know what's going to happen here in these next 5 minutes, but it's going to show resolve. It's going to show how bad these teams really want it when it matters.
Fields, he's tired, but he's pulling anyway.
But that's what you want to see from your shooters. You want to see them shoot despite being tied. I think that the Surge coach needs to replace them out, get the subs in, and try to sustain this 4-point deficit until these starters can get their energy back.
Jalen pull-up jumper, no good. Not the best look there. Robertson running the floor off to Tay Jackson. Jalen struggling from the field, especially in the second half. You got Tate driving, spinning around, jumper over him.
I don't like that
No
shot.
good.
I don't like that shot, man. You got to create a better.
Look who's
scoring
open.
opportunity
It's Dev Turner. Oh,
for the
it's
team.
off.
And that wasn't it for the Surf. First half, Devin Turner scored 15 points, 2 points so far in the second half. That's not what you want to see from your star player.
Yeah, man, when he's playing the way he was in the first half, you're going to try to keep it going, and it just hasn't been going. Looks like Tyler had a chance at a putback, but it was off. Dev, dribbling, jumper,
I think you heard what
knocks
I said.
it down.
I think he heard what I said. Nice little mid-range.
He hears us in the commentary booth.
61-55, Bulldogs up. Surf trying to close as Ty
No good, but
White
Ty White.
cleans up the glass. 4-point game. Ty White, 13 points. Have you liked what you've seen from her so far?
Oh yeah, especially in this second half. At some point that hustle is gonna give your team life one way or another, and we're seeing that. That's been a vital part in, this comeback we're seeing from the Surf, and it's really fun to watch. And now this game gets a lot more interesting down the wire.
As we see the player of the game, Devin Turner, I believe he has 19 points. 19 points in this game. That is a season high for Devin Turner.
There's still 4 minutes left in the game, and they already gave out player of the game. Dang.
Hey man, you know how 2K is, brother. You know how 2K is, man. But it's like you said, it's still a lot of game to be played. 4-point game. Devin Turner has to close it out. And I believe that's the only player on this team right now, besides Josh Allen, that can actually do that. So should be interesting to see if they can sustain this lead to go 2-2 on the season.
Yeah, for sure. As Jalen takes it up the floor, team's a little bit refreshed off that timeout. Here comes Dev, and there's a foul on Fields.
Man,
Ty White got the steal. However, Fields.
Yeah, no, that was a high awareness play from Ty White. She has her takeover right now, for sure. That would have been a crazy fast break. Bulldogs keep the ball, however.
Jalen, he's driving. Floater gets blocked. What a play by Robertson. Here comes Fields.
Get up right there. Bad shot from Kennedy. Wow. It wasn't even 2 seconds left or 2 seconds spent on the shot clock. Jalen puts up a big.
Speaking of pulling up, Jalen pulls the foul shot after almost turning it over.
Hey man, Jalen might shoot his team out of this game. He has to move the ball, get his teammates involved like they did in the first half. Jalen almost steals it. Tay Jackson is gassed. He puts up a 3 over Jalen. No dice. There's Brown with the rebound.
No good. There's Brown. He stopped running. He probably should have kept pushing, but he's got a mismatch. Farik has a mismatch. They got to give him the ball right there. They're trying to get Josh Allen open, it looks like.
Holding on to the ball.
But he's on the perimeter, though.
Oh, my.
Jalen chucks up the shot. I don't know what he was thinking. And I don't know. That is not it at all. As you got Fields in the corner now.
Turner, the best player on that team, checking the best player on the Surf right now. Mismatch in the paint.
Mismatch.
Good foul.
And Jalen fouls Ty White to avoid, an easy bucket with the mismatch.
Foul, a 7-footer against a 6-foot guy, that's always going to be a nasty outcome. You got to foul early.
We've seen that with Josh Allen throughout this entirety of this game. So, he's seen that, and he knows what he has to do to stop that from happening to his own team.
Ty White at the line, misses on the first, scores 61-57.
You need all that you can get at this point. 2.5 minutes pretty much left in this game. You gotta get it all here.
Trying to make it a one-possession game here. But she is gassed, man. These starters have played pretty much this entire fourth quarter.
We haven't seen, Parker check in here in quite some time. And anyone else for that matter. As Ty White pokes it loose.
Oh my goodness! Oh!
Ty White.
Oh my gosh, man. That is the second alley-oop from this team, bro. Oh my goodness.
Under 2 minutes, and it's only a 1-point game.
Can they completely upset everybody on the edge of their feet? Josh Allen. Too easy.
Look at that move.
Oh, no.
He misses the shot.
Oh my goodness. Big plays.
He had the nice spin. The Surf could take the lead.
Kennedy.
Fields drives on Turner.
No
Shot
dice.
is up, and it's off. Here
Devin
goes the
Turner with the
Bulldogs.
rebound. Got Brown.
You got Brown.
Wide open. No dice.
And it's off. He gets a good look from 3. It doesn't fall. The Surf could take the lead.
They are tired. Everybody is gassed on this Surf team, and they are trying to find an answer as Kennedy cannot capitalize. The Bulldogs are playing really sound defense here in the last few seconds of this game. Oh, Jalen almost messed up that crossover. That almost had that pass turned over.
Allen
As
on Ty White. Shot is up and no good.
Wow.
Goes up and it's off. Oh man.
61
Here we go.
to 60. 43 seconds.
Off to Santos. On the wing. Shot clock under 10 seconds. Gets a screen from Ty White. Pump fakes. 4. 3 seconds. Ty White. Over Josh Allen.
That's not
It's
it.
off.
Oh my gosh, that's not it. Look,
They have to get a stop.
this game is gonna come down to, like I said, whoever wants it more. You got a mismatch with Allen. Let Allen do his thing in the paint against Fields. Jalen to the basket. No!
Gets blocked from behind.
10 seconds, 4.6 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh my goodness. What are we in
Jalen-
store for here?
Here we go. Bulldogs running their play. It's
Fareed to
Fareed.
Jalen.
Jalen.
Oh!
Jalen pulls a 3.
Alfred
No
with
good.
the
It's
ball!
Alfred.
Get off
Oh, wow.
me! Get off me! Hey, seal the game right here. I don't like that shot though. I think Jalen should have kicked it to Turner. Turner was asking for it. He probably
think so,
should
too.
have passed him the ball, but that's why you
I
draft
agree.
Alfred. This is the reason why you draft a big who can dominate in the paint in situations like this. Shooting those second chance points, getting the boards, and now the Bulldogs have an opportunity to make this a 3-point game. We all know Alfred can shoot free throws.
Oh my goodness. That was a huge play. I'm sure the Surf are shaking their heads wishing they got that one back off the miss. They've been doing pretty good on limiting, Fareed second chance opportunities, but when it matters most, Fareed comes up with it.
Oh no, they don't go to the free throw line. Yeah, keep it, and that is the wrong person you want to foul right now. But you had
They
to
get it to Devin Turner.
2.8 seconds left in the game. Turner can seal the deal pretty much for the Bulldogs right here. He needs to make both of these shots.
It's not a given though. Dev's tired, and I believe you said, and the Surf have timeouts to use. There's time to get a good look off if they get another chance. First free throw is good.
62-60. He got to make this second one, man. You can't leave any points off of the board. You got to go. You got to make them. You're the best
Second
player.
free throw.
No good. Timeout.
Misses.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Timeout Surf.
There's a lot of time on the shot clock. There's a lot of time in this game to run a decent play. All right, we've seen.
Yeah, man, you get people open.
I think they need to get an open bucket. Don't need to shoot a 3. Don't gotta go for the dub. Get your bigs in the paint and get them an easy shot. Ty White has been very successful on these second chance points. But you still got Kennedy Fields who can still pull up for 3. So this can go either way, Jalen.
Yeah, man, the Surf could easily go for the win if you give Fields that split-second opportunity to just quick release it, catch and shoot, knock it down, possibly win this thing. Or maybe Tay throw up one of his crazy lobs to Ty White or Robertson. Now that I've seen him been working this game. And, 2.4 seconds, you can get the ball, maybe dribble it once or twice, and then get a good look off. Let's see what they do. Here's Robertson inbounding.
3 and 1 on the line. 1 and 3 on it.
Hey Jackson,
Yes,
pulls it from deep,
What?
and it's no good. They don't run too much of a play. They just have Tay run out to catch the inbound and shoot it. The Bulldogs, by the skin of their teeth, come out on top 62-60. What a game. What a second half it was.
Bulldogs improved to 2 and 2. Surf fall to 2-2 in this game, and I'm that last play was a little questionable, man. I didn't agree with that, but maybe that's why I'm not a coach. That's why I'm not a GM. Wow.
Yeah, man, it was weird. It wasn't like a 1 second situation or like a under 1 second situation. They had time to run more screens, to inbound it, closer to the 3-point line. But instead, Tay just takes it and, that hero ball once again, tried to win it right then and there, and it wasn't a good look.
I mean, you gotta look at this game as a Surf. If you're a Surf fan or player, this team definitely came out and played hard. They were down as many as 12 points going into the second half. They made it a pretty close game. I think they just went brain neutral with that last shot. I don't agree with that shot. I think they probably had an opportunity to look for other options, but Tay tries to put up and be the hero, and he doesn't seal the deal for the Surf. Surf fall 62-60. Bulldogs get their second win of the season, a much needed win. But I mean, while I got you here, Jalen, might as well have a conversation with you about your team. What was it in the locker room after that loss that made this team say, you know what, we need to come out fighting? What was it what's the conversation like in the locker room after a loss that you guys suffered against the Spartans?
Everyone on that team is just motivated to come out and, rally around each other to get the job done. So when we don't execute the way we want to, it riles us up. So we see how we came out of the last game. We go, okay, that's not going to happen anymore. It shouldn't happen anymore. So it gave us this life, pretty much. We needed some sort of spark, and we just need to get going early. We figured we got to get going fast to come out on top, because we know we can get it done. We just have to execute like we know we can, and that's what happened. Obviously we didn't want it to be as close as it was towards the end, but we still came out on top, and that's what matters.
Devin Turner, 8 for 17, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He had 2 turnovers, but I mean, that's what you expect out of your star player that holds the ball the longest. 3 for 8 behind 3, and he had 15 points in the first quarter. What did you see from him that was different than you've seen in previous games?
Early on, Dev was getting set up for those great looks. He wasn't hesitating about taking any of them. He was feeling himself very early on to take those shots and watch him fall. And then he got a little quiet later on in the game, but obviously towards the end, when he was at the free throw line, he knocked one down, would like both, but he knocked one down. That has an effect. And also, earlier in that fourth quarter, hit that nice jumper on the fast break. So he made those plays when it mattered, and yeah, it was a good, sight to see, him doing what he was doing in early on, and you just hope that down the line that could be him throughout the entirety of the game.
Absolutely. Al-Farouq had no points. I don't think he even attempted a shot. Had 10 rebounds, and probably the biggest rebound to seal the deal for the Bulldogs with that second chance or that offensive rebound. How important is it to have a player like this really kind of set the tone on that offensive side, defensive side, or in the rebounding category, man?
It's so important, man. Enforcers like him have been kind of, it's a lost art almost in today's basketball, but it's so very vital, to a good team. So having someone like him can make all the difference in a game. And we saw towards the end, a big play moment. We had a shot that was off the Surf, easily could have gotten a chance to take the lead then and there, until your enforcer, Al-Farouq, comes in big, battling down low to grab that rebound and give his team a chance to waste time and go up even more.
Bulldogs win it 62-60. They lose their first game, win their second, lose their third, win their fourth. Hopefully this is not a continued scenario for the Bulldogs, but they get a much needed win against the San Diego Surf. We got game 2 coming up We'll be with you guys in just a moment as we get game 2 kicked off. Las Vegas Spades, Long Beach Kings squaring up for the second part of this doubleheader. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on MGN Sports, baby.
Okay, you're muted.
Alrighty, man, we are back. Game 2. Woo! Hey, what else can you say about my boy Elijah Hawkins? Hawk went off, man. Hawk went off in his last game. I think that they're, how much are they? 2-2 right now? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe they're 2-2. Yes, it's been an interesting start for the Kings. They came out, Elijah Hawkins had that great performance in the first matchup between these two teams. And then the Kings, something just happened all of a sudden. Teams figured them out the next couple games, and it wasn't looking too good for them until this last game, of course, where he came out hot. And yeah, now they're at 2-2.
2-2 against the Las Vegas Spades, who are currently 1-2 on the year. Elliott Griffin, obviously one of the best bigs in the league. He's getting the start at center. I thought he was probably going to play at the 3, but apparently the game plan suits him to be a center. What does the Spades need to do to slow down Elijah Hawkins and try to get at 500 going into the second or the third week of the season?
They have to make sure their matchups are set well. Like last time we saw Hawkins and Vargas, when they were one-on-one, Hawkins was schooling them basically. It wasn't really much of a matchup. So they got to make adjustments, whether it's putting someone else on him. Maybe they have to come and double team him possibly, who knows. But they had trouble containing him in the second half of their first matchup when Vargas was matched up on him. So I don't think they can have just Vargas on Hawkins throughout the entirety of this game. Otherwise, they're probably going to lose again.
All right, real quick, before we get into the game, give me your pre-game prediction. Who do you think is going to win, and who will be the MVP? Go.
Team winning. You know what? I'm feeling it. Let's go Spades with the upset. Elliott Griffin, player of the game.
Ooh, that is a very, very bold prediction. I got my boy Elijah Hawkins in the chat. He said Kings by 25. He said he dropping 20 or more. I don't know. That's left to be said. The Spades need a win. It's a much-needed win. And we saw in our previous game, in our first doubleheader, upsets are possible when the game plan is in place. And the Spades have a really good game plan. Interesting to see. Let's kick it off for the second game of the doubleheader in Las Vegas. Long Beach Kings versus the Las Vegas Spades. Let's get it, baby.
Still gotta get over the roller coaster that was the first game. And now we gotta get into this one. This could be very interesting.
Oh man, it's gonna be very interesting. My boy Terrence Word said Montreal in 4, and they ain't even playing tonight, man. Shout out to the leading scorer of the league, Terrence Wary, as we tip off game 2 of this doubleheader, baby.
Spades win the tip. They will start out with the ball.
Let me switch up the camera. I don't know why this never does this, but, you know, I'm going to forever do it, I guess.
Yeah.
16 viewers in the chat. Make sure y'all, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, man. Support the stream.
Harbinger is off. There's Elijah Griffin getting the board and putting it in.
Elijah Griffin, Elliott Griffin, brothers, obviously. I mean, how important is it to have a sibling on the same team, and what can that, I mean, how successful do you think a person or a team should be when they have siblings playing side by side?
That's guaranteed chemistry pretty much right there. Like, they know each other so well. They're going to play off each other perfectly. So that can be very vital to a team, and maybe that's just what this Vegas team needs to really get things going. You have Elijah with the mismatch. You have Hawkins on him. Yes, but he misses.
Playing some really good defense down there in the paint. He pushes the ball up for the Kings. Oh no, with the steal.
He loses it. He dribbles it off of Elijah's foot, and he turns it over.
Spades up by 2 early. Oh,
Hawkins with the steal. That was a great play as well. Here comes Carter driving on Vargas, and he's no good. He went body to body
by Steve Carter. I don't like those that transition offense. You had a guy run into the paint, man. Just pass it to him. It's easy. Easy 2 points.
Hit your teammate.
Harbinger
spinning. Dribbling.
Oh.
He gets stripped.
Oh my goodness! My boy Elijah is a ball hawk. He all over Harbinger that time, man. Almost got the steal. Almost gets his second steal, and with the first block, mobile 1 block of the game. Wow.
Hawkins clamping up right now. Dang.
Absolutely. Forces the shot.
Defensive side.
Violation. Harbinger is cold. Carter asking for the ball. Paint. Oh,
he almost shot it. He does shoot it immediately.
Whoa, that is very
good.
Characteristic.
This is weird what they're running so far, and the looks that they're getting for Long Beach's offense. Harbinger's cold, but they're trying to get him open. Let's see, back to Vargas. They're still trying to get Harbinger open. Toronto winding down. He's gonna have to pull it, and it's off for the Spades. Here goes Hawkins.
Driving. Oh, he gets the second chance points and up and good.
Puts it in. Good hustle there from Hawkins. Even at the first look, didn't fall. You know, you gotta stick with it.
Elijah Hawkins, man, my boy.
Early timeout.
16.8 points a game, 4th in the league behind Kyle Carrigan. Man, I told you this guy's gonna be lethal. He's deadly. A lot of people slept on him going into the draft. But, you know, from what we've seen lately of Elijah Hawkins, he's slowly emerging into that MVP-like caliber, and obviously in the MVP conversation. So, what is it that you would say the organization is doing to allow Hawkins to really just be a free player and do what he wants to do?
They've done good with, you know, the type of lineup they're building around him, the specialists, I guess you could say, they have around him, that maybe you could say they don't stand out in as many categories as maybe Hawkins does on the offensive end, which keeps the ball in his hands, allows him to go to work when he needs to. And so far that hasn't been the case too much. Their offense has been running a little bit slow as Vargas pulls a 3. But yeah, they do a good job with who they put around him and allowing him to keep his touches up and letting him run the point like he should. As he misses the mid-range shot.
I mean, that's his shot. You got to capitalize it. George Vargas puts up a 3. No good. Second missed 3 for George Vargas in this quarter. It is looking bad for both teams.
That one was a good look, though. Here comes Hawkins going to take the 3. No good. There's Elijah Griffin, I believe, with that board.
Hawkins 1 for 4. Got to get going on the offensive side. He's definitely made a few plays on the defense, but he has to get going for his team as Vargas gets fouled by Elijah Hawkins. Goes to the line for 2.
3 straight possessions, 3 straight shot attempts for Vargas. That time, though, it'll get him to the free throw line with his aggressiveness to get to the paint.
Hey, so something interesting to talk about outside of MGN. Sometimes it's okay to take a break, right? Take a break. Stimulus checks, man. Like I've read a lot of articles. I'm pretty sure of the 14 people that are watching this stream are probably wondering too, man. So the stimulus checks, if y'all care to know, I'm not gonna make this segment too long, should be rolling out here shortly. Anybody in the commentary or the chat, comment below if you've received your stimulus check, or you know somebody who has, because apparently the stimulus check should have been rolling out sometime today, Jalen. And some people haven't gotten them, some people did. I mean, have you gotten yours, bro? You know anybody who has?
No, I don't know.
No idea.
no idea, brother.
Yeah, nah, that is obviously a lot of people are.
Ooh, IT Thomas. That's the bucket.
People are wondering when they're getting they checks. My boy King said my mom got hers. Aunt said got mine today. Wow, she called to tell me. Yeah, I bet she did. $1,400, man. Hey, you know what? The government hasn't done as much as they probably should, you know, as far as COVID, but making sure everybody is okay. Was that a 3? Oh no, that was a miss.
No, that was a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed 3. Down low, Elijah Griffin has a mismatch. Oh, got him with the pump fake.
Oh, goodness.
Turns around and puts it in. That's how you take advantage of a mismatch. Not like the first time he tried.
Spades up by 5 over the Kings right now. Characteristic is Elijah Hawkins receives a screen. There's a mismatch.
Hawkins and Elliott. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna get right by him and draws a foul.
Bro, that would have been a nasty finish if he wouldn't have just did the double, like under the basket layup. That would have been a nice finish.
I thought he was about to just try to throw it down with 2 hands. That would have been a crazy dunk if he went up for it, but instead he'll get 2 shots at the free throw line.
Kings down by 5 points. The Spades uncharacteristically are up right now. What are you seeing from the Kings that kind of is a little uncharacteristic as far as offensive scoring, brother?
They're just not. These aren't a lot of the same looks that they're getting anymore. It's not. It's feeling very different. It's not feeling like, the Kings that we've been seeing, when they begin their wins and all that. It's been a very quiet offensive game in general, but especially for the Kings since they're down. They only have, one made basket? One made basket, and then the free throws just now? It's, Steve is taking some weird shots and just weird shots as a whole, and maybe looks at it getting open but not falling, so. They just got to execute a lot better.
I spoke with Devontae, head coach of the Kings, and we went into the lab and fixed pretty much all the starters' tendencies, and Carter is still doing uncharacteristic stuff. We took all his mid-range jumpers down, but he's still he's still making some questionable shots. As
Deion Banks with that block.
Deion Banks gets the block over Kraft. Wow. 4-7, Spades up, trying to improve their lead right now.
A quiet game in terms of, scoring an offense. Griffin pulls the jumper there. Shot clock was winding down, so he had to. No good.
Second game of our doubleheader we just witnessed for those that just joined. The Bulldogs pulling off the upset against the Surf as Banks turns the ball over. 62-60. Bulldogs win it.
Not a good look, but it doesn't matter. Elijah Griffin grabs the board. Oh, but he misses. I thought that was going to be a made. They had Griffin open in the paint, just sitting there, but he just pulled the shot anyway, and now they get no points.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cold Knighting, baby. With a little sauce behind that jump shot. Ties the game up for the Kings, baby.
He said, I'm tired of us missing shots. I'm going to put this one in right now, and we're going to tie this game 7-all. The drive right here. Foul called on Harden.
Yo, real quick, man. Make sure y'all spam the chat, man. Drop them flames. If you're a part of this league, I need to see some flames in the chat. We kind of quiet. Drop them flames, baby. My boy Kraft to the line for 2. Trying to go up 9-7. And he sinks his first shot. My boy Ant in the building. Who is Raditz? The Great. Who that is, man? Dropping the flames. And make sure y'all represent your squads too, man. My boy King, a part of that Bulldogs victory just now. 62-60 over the Surf. Ty Black, Virginia
Ty
Beach.
Black.
In the building, baby. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Push to the bucket. Jacob getting his first 2 points of the game.
Jacob Gallardo, great drive. Good look there. That's what the Kings need more of.
Definitely a driving player. As Kraft gets to the bucket. Oh, my.
And
oh.
Kraft.
Been doing this since the summer league, baby.
Kraft with a crafty finish.
Man, if that
dribbling around, great look.
That dude reminds me so much of Patrick Beverly, man. If he can get his defensive game up, that dude will be nasty. That's Banks.
Oh! What a block by Elijah Griffin. See Knighton. Everett. They're passing the ball around. There's Banks. He's going to pull the 3. And it's off.
15 people in the stream so far. Second game of the doubleheader.
Oh. Blocking foul called.
Space call a timeout. Much needed timeout. Get your guys some rest. You know, you got a 1 point game, a 1 point lead over a really, really good team. You gotta figure out what you're doing on offense because they are all over the place right now. Both teams, actually.
Yeah, it's been a little bit sloppy, for both offenses. You got to see if once one of these teams, starts to get some consistency going and some good looks, then we'll start to possibly see a pull away here.
Scored 9-10, Spades up by 1.
Draws the foul.
Harden, 3 fouls in the first quarter. You got to get him out the game, man.
Yeah, you got to send someone in. You got to make, otherwise he's going to be gone here pretty quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to see one of your star players with that many fouls in the first quarter, and it's still a lot of basketball to be played. Don't force him to be a little less aggressive, and they're already in the bonus in the first quarter. Oh.
In and out. Toilet roll. Ends up coming out of the basket.
Shout out to my boy Ant Thomas, man. One of the go-to guys in the draft. A lot of people wanted him on their teams. They've only played 1 game, but the Seattle Lumberjacks do have a string of games coming up, and I don't know, man. They could be in the playoff conversation too. Right now, it's only a few teams that I would even say is elite. But would you put Seattle up in that category, man?
It's too early to tell necessarily, but I like their chances of being an elite team. What we saw from their first outing, I like the talent is there, and I think that there's a good chance they can put it together. A lot, their staff is very active in the chat as Elijah Griffin puts a great move on his board again. But yeah, the Lumberjacks should be a team to watch out for coming out of the West. It's just a matter of, I'm not sure about the elite term yet, but I definitely think they're going to be one of the better ones.
Cole puts up a 3. No good. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Spades up by 4.
Looks like they'll end the first quarter with the lead. as they're going to hold it for the last shot, possibly increase the lead.
Lumberjacks are definitely a sleeper team right now. They've only played one game. As we see the Spades taking a 4-point lead going into the second quarter. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Only time will tell, like my boy Ant say. But I can't wait for some of those matchups. Them against the Wolfpack, Montreal squaring up against some of these more elite teams, like obviously the Wolfpack being 5-1. It's gonna be interesting season and playoffs. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's gonna be a ton of fun matchups to look out for, from just individual matchups to the entire lineups.
Elijah Hawkins bringing it up for the Long Beach Kings. Honor for the Spades. Vargas at the 1. Tenenhaus at the 2. Elliott looks like he came.
That's how you say his name.
Tenenhaus.
I've been struggling to say his name. Tenenhaus. Let's just go with that.
Lumberjacks looks like playing against the Pirates. It's going to be a great game right there. Andre Beard, the second leading scorer.
And Thomas, Timothy Rose going at it. That should be fun.
Interesting to see who wins that game. Pirates are currently 2-3. They were one of the teams to play the majority of the games in the first part of the season. Still a lot of season to be played as Vargas goes to the bucket and gets blocked.
Elijah,
strong, baby.
My goodness.
Pull up game.
That
strong.
was nice.
There you go. 12,
oh my gosh.
12-13. Spade's still up by 1, but Kings are
He just stopped on a dime. Sent his defender still going the other way. Drains the 3. Oh my gosh, what a shot.
Steve Carter with the foul.
Carter gets called. Tenenhaus driving. He's the Antetokounmpo for me in this league.
Tenenhaus?
In terms of saying his name, figuring it out.
I get you, bro.
First free throw is no good.
Gotta make these count, man. You get to the free throw line, you gotta score, man. You gotta score against this Kings team. You don't get too many opportunities.
Yeah, man, they came in with the lead in the first quarter. The Kings, haven't quite gotten going yet, so they got to make sure they're taking everything they could get, before it's too late. Here comes Hawkins, guarded by Vargas. Let's see what the Kings look to do, getting some screens going. Drive, another foul call.
Good take.
Gooden, who literally just checked into the game, called for a foul.
Good take, getting to the basket and drawing the foul, man. Your team ain't really giving too many offensive opportunities. Get to the line, that's free points. I like that.
If that's what you need to get your points on the board, that's what you got to do. They've been consistently doing that on their past few possessions. Let's see if they tie the game here. And they will not. First free throw is off. Got our answer pretty quickly.
Spades up by 2. Over the Kings, 7 minutes, 39 seconds. In the second quarter, Adams trying to get a point.
Jamal Adams missed both. In the corner, there's Gooden for 3. No good. I like the dish to get it to him. Just doesn't fall for him.
I got to see a little bit more from the Spades organization, man. Their GM, their coach, as we see Elijah Hawkins putting in a little midi-range jumper. They have not really made any moves offensively. Any moves like to the roster to really make this team competitive. What do you see? Do you see anything changing in the organization from the organization standpoint for the Spades to put them in the right direction?
I hope so. I think they can. There's some untapped potential here with this team that I think there's missing pieces here that put around guys like Elliott and Elijah, and you could have, something good here. So I think, if you, really get on it and, look out for who could that possibly be, those missing pieces, then I think you can really, turn things around and, not have, a little bit of a struggle they've kind of been on as the Kings tie it again.
Both teams shooting around 33% for the game. The lower percentages we've seen so far this season. 16 points, in the second quarter. Still a lot left to go.
He should have kept driving.
Kicks it
Vargas turns it over. The shotgun was winding down. He was probably better off taking the shot himself. Instead, that's a turnover on his stat line.
Good ball movement for the Kings. Trying to find an open man. Great.
Carter.
Adams.
No one getting open, though. Adams going to have to shoot it himself. No good. Nice defense there by the Spades. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Vargas on the drive.
Ooh, nice.
Dishes it to Elliott, who finishes.
18-16, Spades up by 2.
There you go. That's probably what we gotta do more of. If you're driving to the hoop, try to, if you can, dish it down to your franchise guy as Hawkins. That's too easy, man. That's what I'm saying. You can't just keep Vargas alone on Hawkins. You're gonna blow by him and get a basket like he did right there.
They gotta have somebody check Elijah, man. Vargas isn't the guy. If they don't, look out for a 20-plus point game for Elijah Hawkins.
Again, against his teammates. Questionable shot. I think you could have argued there could have been a foul there, but it doesn't get called as they pull the 3. The Kings do, and it's off.
Elliott Griffin is already gassed. I don't know what's wrong. It just doesn't look like the same player. He is tired.
Need to get that conditioning up. It looks like.
I think something is up. He's been kind of. Oh my! Whoa! Calm down. Okay.
Bald-headed Michael Jordan back at it.
Whoa!
Hold on. You gotta go to replay real quick. What the heck?
Hold up, man. What's up? You good? My guy's on some superhuman type stuff right now, bro. Can we?
Bald-headed Michael Jordan.
Can we get some music? Hold on, bro. Hold on.
In the flesh.
Can we get some music real quick? Set the tone. Oh my. The homie hey, bro. I'm still here.
Whoa.
Hey.
Where did that come from?
Banging on him bro, get out the way. Look how he look at him. Bro, is you serious? Is you serious?
Down.
Is you serious right now? You really gonna get in front of me? Man, hey. Steve Carter, you a bad man, bro. When you see the replay, you a bad man, bro.
Oh my goodness.
That was disrespectful.
Out of nowhere.
Oh my!
The Spades had a.
I forgot what
call a timeout.
I forgot what I was talking about, man. Wow.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh.
My goodness. Homie said, "Hey, I'm finna take flight real quick. Get out the way, big fella." Puts the Kings up by 2, 20-18. Might be the spark they needed, man, to open the floodgates. Kings with the ball. Banks. Oh, no dice.
Blocks. Good defense. Gallardo, good look. Nice shot. 13-5 run here in this quarter by the Kings.
Crab trying to make an opportunity for his team. No dice. Okay, so look, this is where we start to see it. I see it coming. As Hawkins puts up a 3, no good. Jacob with the rebound.
Gallardo. Go up with it. Fade away.
Man, Zach with the foul. I seen that. Hey, so look, this is where we see it. This is where we see it, bro. The teams really, like, you start to see one team kind of emerge and emerging out of the gate, and then you start separating. I think this is it. I think this is that moment. The Kings are about to separate.
I'm sorry. Ever made me laugh by just straight shoving that dude. That was hilarious. But anyways, yeah, man.
He trying to
that dunk was something else.
Crazy dunk, man.
The Spades had to go. Everything had to go on pause. The Spades called timeout. Knighton drives and misses there.
Zach
board.
with the board. A lot of second chance opportunities for the Kings in the second quarter as Hawkins puts up a three. Another rebound for the Kings.
Another offensive board. He's got to get out of the paint. There he goes.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Cole with the ball. Get it to your star player. They don't do it. They give it to Jacobs. He shoots a mid-range jumper. No good. Scored 22-18. The Spades down, have not scored, I would say, in the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
That's what it's felt like. Let's see what they got on offense here. Anything, spin move, inside, he's in, and he finishes. Knighton was all over him in the paint, but somehow gets it to fall off the glass. Oh, we went for the steal. He was trying to make something happen. Here comes Knighton off the screen.
Score 22-20. Kings up by 2. Cole with the ball in the corner. Kicks it to Elijah. Elijah puts
Hawkins.
up a 3. Oh my.
There it is. Here comes Hawkins.
25-20 point game. Spades down by 5. 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the first half.
Let's see what the Spades got here. The drive again. Garlotto, good defense. But no one's there to box out Elijah Griffin, who puts it in with a putback slam.
Oh man, I don't know. I feel like all teams are being a little bit more competitive than they previously were, and I think it's a lot to do with the game plans. Game plans these teams are implementing. You know, Spades look like a different team. The Kings have been looking like a different team for the last few games. It just feels like a more balanced league, and I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I mean, it makes things more unpredictable. It makes these matchups, even more fun than they already were, because now you don't know how teams will come out and execute and who will do it, actually. So, it's good stuff.
Carlos with the ball. Kicks out.
That would not have been a good shot if he shot it, but luckily he did.
Jacob driving. No good. Knighton for 3. Has to chunk it up.
That was good defense there by the Spades, and now they need another basket here. Cut the lead even more. The drive, baseline. He should have dished it, but he shot it instead, and it's no good. He had Elijah Griffin open.
Still a 3-point game. 35 seconds. They can get us 2 possession.
Oh.
And this man, as Carlos goes up.
Oh, and 1.
And they shot it with enough time to get the ball at least one more time during this here quarter. Up by 5 with an opportunity to make it 6.
That's ideal right there. You get yourself more points on the board and increase your lead. You also give yourself a chance to maybe increase it even more with the very last shot. Unless you give up an offensive rebound.
Misses it. Oh, the steal.
Oh, they steal it.
Best case scenario.
They get it back immediately.
Zach Everett in the right place at the right time. They're going to wait until the final buzzer. Wow. King.
Elliott, he grabbed the board. He got a little bit careless there. He was like, I'm just going to throw it up. And Everett said, nah, it's not that easy.
6 seconds left on the clock. Knighton with a mid-range fadeaway.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, my. 7-point game, Kings. 29-22.
Kraft puts it up. It's off.
Low-scoring game, man.
Woo.
Wow.
What a run by the Kings in the second quarter after they came out in the first struggling a little bit, but totally different team in the second.
that goes to my question, man. Like, what have you seen? What have they been able to do that you didn't see in the first quarter, in the second, to really separate, from the Spades?
They were setting up, looks a lot better, like running things a lot better. The hustle has been pretty solid down low. When they're getting to the free throw line, they're connecting on a solid percentage of them. And then you had Hawkins getting going a little bit. Once that dunk happened by Steve Carter, you just had a feeling. It was like, uh-oh, something's changing here. Something's feeling a little bit different.
Yeah,
and those plays, man, they spark life into your team. And now the Kings are up big. Well, not big, but...
Hey, big as far as, what they scored in that second quarter. And then, defensively, what the Kings have been able to do against the Spades in that second quarter, if they can continue to create pressure, I see them blowing this lead wide open. Started the second quarter, Spades down by 7 points, 22-29. Kings get the ball. Carter bringing it up for the Kings.
Let's see what the Kings come out and do. Let's see if the Spades, have gonna rally after a halftime speech or not. Oh, good reaction there by Elijah to come help contest the layup and stop that from being an easy goal. George for three and knocks it down.
Man,
okay.
Anything can happen in this game. Wow.
In the blink of an eye, Elliott Griffin fouls Hawkins reaching in.
Check this mobile one block out by I.T. Thomas saying, "Nuh-uh, little fella. Get out of here with that weak stuff."
That is not what's going to be remembered from I.T. Thomas this game. I think that's pretty...
Come on, man.
Unfortunately for him,
he out here trying to do his thing. You going to talk about that Steve Carter dunk? Not fair, bro. That's not fair.
I mean,
look at Vargas with the steal. Can he finish? And he does.
Yes, he can. Yo, what is this, George Vargas?
What a sequence. 5 unanswered points to start the third quarter. Down by 2.
And it's all from Vargas by himself. Oh, look at this.
Mismatch in the paint, but Zach saying, hey, listen, you did good against, my little bro down there, but... Get out of here, little fella. I'm scoring at will. 31-27, Kings up.
I like this Vargas a lot. Oh, good drive. Gallardo trying to take a charge. He just went around it. 2-point game.
Been a really close game, as you can see the field goal percentage at the bottom of your screen. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. But the Spades are quietly still in this game when they really shouldn't be.
Yeah, man, it shouldn't feel like. It doesn't really feel like it, but
I think
they're just doing enough.
This game is made on runs, man. And right now the Spades are showing, hey, look, we're still in this. It's only a 7-point game as Hawkins gets to the bucket. That was very fast. Speed, mixing, getting Vargas out of his shoes. I told you, man, that is not a guy to be played with. He's hard to guard.
He is hard to guard. He shows it right there, man. When he wants to, he can be going in a totally different direction than he was before. He's going to go right by you in the blink of an eye. Draws the foul there, and now a chance to make it a 5-point game for the Kings.
I got a controversial question for you. Obviously, Elijah Hawkins has been on the cover of the trailer for MGN, and when he was on the cover, he took on the name, the face of MGN. My question to you is: has he done enough to be the face of MGN? And if he has, what would you say he's done?
I think at this point, as he pulls a three, it's hard for me to say yes. He's not that he hasn't performed well himself necessarily, but his team isn't too high in the standings as Vargas knocks down another shot, and his team was having that struggle bus, and he's the leader, and he has to get him out of that, which he's doing the past couple of games. But just looking at things, I like Hawkins a lot. He's one of my favorites in this league, but it's hard for me to say that he's lived up to that, as Man One calls. So I would say, unfortunately, no.
Well, he has 20 points in this game, 7 for 13. He has his team up by 8 points right now, and he's going on to the bench. I mean,
he thinks he is, though.
No, absolutely. He said in the chat, yes, I'm the face, even before you ask. I mean, you got to think like that. You got to have that confidence, and I think he's brought that to this team, to this organization. When things seem like they're going south, he performs well and turn things around for the team. So, I mean, I would say he's the face of the Kings right now. But you want to be the face of MGN, I think you have to get you a championship. You got to get a couple championships. As Zach Everett blocks Vargas' shot, score is still 31-39, Kings up. You got to get a couple chips under your belt, man. And from what I've seen so far, this team is definitely championship caliber when Elijah Hawkins is playing the way he's playing.
Yeah, for sure. He could definitely. I see the leadership in him. I just think at this moment, like where certain teams stand, that it's enough to put him in that for sure face of the
George Vargas with the steal over Deion Banks creates opportunity for his Spades team. 31-39. Elliott Griffin to Tannenhaus. Elijah in the paint working against Adams and is fouled. Adams doesn't think he fouled him there, but referees see otherwise.
It's Elijah. I hear you, bro. That's just my take.
Elijah is in the chat like, hey man, I'm the face. Cut it out. Y'all tripping.
I like you a lot, bro. That's just how I look at it. You definitely have a right to what you're saying. It's not a bad case at all.
I mean, win some championships, big fella. That's all I gotta say. I can't call you the face of the team win some championships. And that's like saying I'm the best player in the league. You got to go out there and prove it. Once you win a chip, then it's undeniable. Can't nobody ignore the fact that what you've accomplished as a player. But right now it's too early to tell. You're definitely the player of this team. You're the face of this team. Still a lot of great talent. You got Terrence Ware. Obviously, Terrence Ware is leading the league in points right now, and his team is undefeated. You got Kyle Kerrigan. Kyle Kerrigan could easily be face of the league. 35 points last night, and you're on pace for that.
Buffalo's on top in the standings right now as well.
Yeah, so it's a lot of good players. I can't go far as saying that. But back to this game, 39-32. Spades are down by 7 points. Got to get going as Carter is mixing up his opponent and gets to the bucket.
Okay, Steve. I like this Steve Carter when he's taking looks like that and also just throwing it down on some people.
Kings could easily go 3-2 right now, man. And they're playing against a team that is struggling to score any points as Adams fouls Elijah again. 3 fouls in the third quarter. Elijah Hawkins. I'm sorry.
Griffin.
Yeah, I had a brain fart there. Griffin goes to the line for 2.
I mean, hey, that's the way to go. That's the way to go if he's going to keep fouling. But you got to make sure you're capitalizing at the line. And, eventually you got to, knock down some shot attempts. Because, this isn't it's a pretty solid lead. So you got to chip away.
Absolutely. He makes his first 41-33. See if he can capitalize here again at the free throw line. It's Aaron
Hawkins,
Kraft.
I'm not sure what that means. Look the face in your head. I'm not following as he knocks down both free throws.
7-point game, back to a 7-point game. The Spades need a stop here. They got to get a stop here on this possession. You can't keep having the Kings just kick you while you're down. You got to make a stop and make a run. They were more competitive when Vargas was on the court. You got Aaron Kraft.
Vargas. Oh, Knighton pulls a three.
Bad shot. Oh, man.
Man, Elliott is still gassed right now, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I was gonna kind of touch bases on that later on in the game, but yeah, Elliott he was gassed early on in the first quarter, and it was as Gooden puts up a three. No good. Aaron could have gotten a rebound. Oh well, it was off of a Kings player. But yeah, there's something not right with Elliott as we look at the Kings next few games. They go against the Gunners, Vladimir. Jahan Tov, leading center.
Big Vlad.
Oh, yeah. He also is one of the players that decided to separate from the league, but he will still be a player in the league nonetheless. But will receive no more upgrades.
Let's see. Gotta take the jumper there. What's the bullet?
Spades forcing the Kings into bad shots, but cannot capitalize on the other side. They got to get going offensively right here.
Oh my! He almost lost the ball just dribbling it. He was looking like me.
Oh, nice take!
And one. Elijah Griffin is not messing around.
That is Harden's third foul this quarter. They got to get him out of the game, man. He's about to foul out before we get to the fourth.
I thought Harden had 3 in the first quarter or something like that.
He's definitely been very aggressive defensively.
This is what I like to see from someone like Elijah Griffin. He is not shy of the contact. He misses a free throw, but still, you cut down the lead to 5. That's huge.
Surprisingly, we have not seen anything from Elliott Griffin. Like I said, I don't know if he ate too much hot dogs, chili dogs before the game, but he is not playing like himself. He's definitely a 15, 16-point contributor, but we have not seen anything from the star player of the Spades.
Yeah, they're going to have to, if they want that to be the case,
I get it back. Get it back to Griffin as Rayleigh goes into the basket. No dice. I would keep feeding Griffin. I keep feeding Griffin against Adams and forcing Adams to play tough defense. Looks like they don't have depth. Oh, nice pass to Harding.
Great dish. Increases the lead a little bit there.
Oh. Elliott Griffin almost loses it. Oh, Elijah. Oh, nice block by Zach Everett. He has his takeover.
Everett not having none of that. Let's see. You got Griffin. You got to give it to him down low.
No. Forces him to make a bad shot. Oh, but they get the second chance opportunity.
You got to get the ball to Elijah. Let's see.
Elijah, give Elijah the ball in the paint.
He's not gonna pass it.
Oh, did he? Is that a shooting foul?
Actually.
That is a shooting foul. Wow. I don't know if I agree with that. I think he got fouled before the shooting animation.
Gather step, I guess, or something.
I guess his shot. That's what it is.
No, he's going to the free throw line.
7-point game. See if they can make it a 5-point. He makes the first shot. 6-point game as Elijah Hawkins checks back in for the Kings. That was their opportunity.
The Spades, they're doing enough to make it to where you can't necessarily say it's over yet, but they're not doing enough to, get over the hump of, being down like this. Even when the Kings are making their little bit of a push.
5.
Staying within range, but yeah.
5-point game, 43-38. Kings up as Elijah
Uh-oh.
Hawkins. No dice, but Zach gets the board. Cannot finish
Ooh.
at the
That was good
basket.
defense down low. You need a bucket on this possession. You have Hawkins.
Oh, in the
on Elijah
paint.
Griffin.
I like the pass and the basket. IT Thomas makes it a 3-point game.
Great pass, great cut by Thomas. One possession game now. Hawkins drives
Oh!
and one.
Oh my goodness. It's a
There
bad.
was two.
That's a bad man, bro. Oh my goodness. I did not
He
think
had
that. Man.
Yeah.
Whew.
two defenders on him. Griffin reaching, and he had his man guarding him all the way.
That's a bad man. 5-point game. Can he make it a 6?
Just when you're like, oh, back to a one possession game, Hawkins said, nah, bro, that's not how we doing it.
14 seconds left in the third quarter. Down by 5. Can they capitalize here and make it a 3-point game? Kraft to the bucket and good.
Oh! Dang, I like that. He just took it right away. He said, I don't gotta waste no time. I can just get this bucket right here, right now.
It's a ball game, fellas. Hey, it's a ball game. Hey, look, you can't stop Elijah. All you can do is try to contain him. If you neutralize him, you got to force Carter to make jump shots. At that point, if you're the Spades head coach, you are in good position to win this game. Down by 3, going into the fourth quarter. Got to see something going for the star player. You got to see Elliott Griffin going off, man.
You have to. Or, get Elijah Griffin going again. He had a nice hot stretch right there. Maybe get him into that once again. That could be another option as well. But ideally, you'd want Elliott Griffin to start getting the ball in the hoop.
As you see, the State Farm assist of the game, Elijah Hawkins to Jamal Adams. Spades start the fourth quarter with the ball. Vargas pulling it up for the Spades here.
They have Elliott in already. I'm not sure having.
Ooh.
We got a 3-point attempt, and it's off. I was going to say, Elliott been getting gassed. I'm not sure if having him in already is the best idea. I would have waited a little bit in the fourth. Here goes Hawkins. Good look for mid-range. Off-balance shot, though, is off.
Gotta set your feet, big fella. Gotta set your feet. You had a great possession right there. Great opportunity to open this lead, but being a little stylish right there is not going to get your team a dub. It's Tenenhaus is working on Cole. Get it to Harbringer. Harbringer does not capitalize.
A great dish you would have liked to see sooner on that possession.
Game up there.
Got what they wanted.
Neutral.
Let's see, Steve Carter has it.
Neutralize Elijah and force Carter to shoot. Oh, bad foul.
He reacted kind of slow. He wasn't going to keep up with them if he just let him get to the hoop. So
He didn't move his feet. He didn't move his feet on that play, and that's why he got
flat-footed.
Oh, yeah.
Flat-footed there. Now Steve gets to the line. A chance to make it a 2-possession game once again.
Kings are running around 60, 65, 70% at the free throw line as Carter makes it a 4-point game. Sorry. Makes both of them 5-point lead for the Kings.
Now's the time to be knocking both of those down. Back up to a 5-point lead. Hardbringer. Get the screen from Griffin. He's spinning.
Hard foul.
Not a terrible drive right there. Carter calling for the foul and Hardbringer with a chance.
I think he could have dished it
Cut
to
the deficit.
Elliott. There in that position. I mean, he had the big man in the air. Kick it to your big man. Let him get some easy points.
Yeah, I saw what you mean. I saw that for a second as well. I thought he was going to make that pass.
It's a lot of hero ball. A lot of hero ball on the Spades, man. They gotta slow it down, slow the possessions down, get your offensive set, and try to find the open man. But they're doing a lot of hero ball right now. It may cost them this game.
First free throw is off. Second free throw is off as well. That is not good. Here comes Hawkins. Don't let him get going. Looks like they're going to go to Steve again in the post. Overran contested jumper.
There it is.
Off.
Force him to make mid-range jumpers as Vargas puts
There's
up a
scoring.
3. Elliott with the
Off.
rebound.
There's Elliott Griffin.
All right, Elliott, show me something. Show me
There he
something.
is.
He needs to stay in the game the whole fourth quarter. I don't care that you're tied. But we haven't seen too much from the star player of this Space team, and they are down by 3 points. As Carter gets fouled again.
That's
Look.
Harbinger once again.
Elliott's trying to do a little coaching. Did you see that? A little coaching
Yeah,
on there.
man,
Hey,
that's-
man, listen, dude. Calm down. No, I saw you said calm down. But we're in a good position to try to tie this game up. We don't need you to foul out. Steve
Carter
Carter.
at the line.
He gotta make both of these, man. And this is the first.
Oh, uh-oh. First free throw is off.
This is
Harbinger a
where,
little lucky.
this is where fatigue sets in. You know, these players are playing, 40 plus minutes right now. I mean, well, probably in the high 30s, and they're closing in on 40 plus minutes. So this is a long game, and your star players have been in the fourth quarter the entire time. As Carter
Misses both free throws.
Vargas for 3,
Vargas.
no good.
Oh my goodness, a chance to tie.
That was a
and
good
it
look.
Doesn't fall. I agree. Gallardo in the post over
Ooh.
IT fadeaway
Oh man.
is off. Why do they keep? This is interesting. They keep going to the post game with guys like Gallardo and Steve Carter as opposed to letting Elijah just go to work right now.
Yeah, you're right. That's 3 straight possessions. Missed shot in the post. 2 of them resulted in.
Nice
Thomas.
dish in the corner.
No
Thomas
good.
misses though. It was a great pass, great shot. What you want. They just haven't capitalized yet.
Roger Hawkins with the ball for the Kings, doing a little mixing magic.
That's who
Mixing
needs the
Vargas
ball
up.
right now.
Oh, is that a charge?
Oh, did it
That
go a
is
charge? Wow.
Oh, man.
Great play. Putting your body on the line. You force a turnover.
Look, man, I don't care
Wow.
what nobody says. If the Spades don't pull off and win this, it's their own fault. They had so many opportunities to take the lead, and they just can't capitalize. This game
So
can
many
go-
chances to tie. Vargas with multiple three-point looks to tie. He hit Thomas in the corner with a great look to tie. And it just hasn't been falling, missing free throws.
Elijah Hawkins, I think he got like 25 points, man. What more can you say about him? Dude's a monster. He's a beast.
Yeah. Doing what he can. Down low to Elijah Griffin. I like that pass a lot. Got it right to him. Caught the
22
defense slacking.
22 points for Elijah, or 15 for Elliott.
No, I think that was Elijah Griffin.
Or yeah,
Elijah
sorry,
Griffin's again.
Griffin has 15 points.
The Elijah's going crazy today.
It's just confusing all over. Get it to the man in the
Inside.
paint. Oh no, that's not
Missed
it,
though.
Hardbringer. Oh my.
Unfortunately, Hardbringer's been, costing them on certain possessions on the defensive end, and then right there on the offensive end. Hopefully, that's less too long. He plays good defense there.
Good defense without fouling. That's what you need. Vargas on Griffin. Hawkins, and he is fouled. Goes to the line for 2. Now, Elijah is gassed. Elijah is very, very tired right now. He's been carrying this team on his shoulders this entire game. Can he make these 2 free throws?
What do you got, Hawkins?
Makes the first.
This one's good.
2-point game. Kings up
Here comes Gooden.
48-46. makes them.
Got it.
All two. Well, both of the free throws are good for Hawkins. 3-point game for the Kings. Kings trying to find an open man, doing a lot of good passes.
He got Smith, Hardbringer, drive in.
Get it to
Gets it to Elijah. He's got to put it up. No good. You try to get Elijah to create a solid look down there. It was great defense, and it doesn't fall. Kings with a chance to get the lead, and there's Hawkins.
24
into the hoop.
points. No, I'm sorry, 26. 26 points.
Yeah, that's right. Surpassed the 25 mark. Good for 3. It's off. There's Elliott Griffin and 1. That is exactly what the Spades needed.
Can he make it
Heck of a play.
a 2-point game, though? That's the question. He's gassed. He's been tired this whole game, but he's been making a lot of sleeper kind of plays for this organization, for this team. Them second chance points to the line to make it a 3-point play. And he makes it.
Yes. Even when gas, he comes through.
51-49. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Elijah Hawkins, 26 points in this game. Steve Carter asking for it in the post again. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Hardbringer might foul him again.
Oh,
See, they're trying to.
nice
dish. And 1.
28. Puts his team up by 4, and he's going to the line for a 3-point play. Oh, man.
Hawkins taking over right now, finishing through the contact to throw it down. Chance to increase the lead back up to 5.
Man, you're seeing more and more of these players emerging as the stars, the future stars of this league. Elijah closing in on a 30-point game. We saw it happen last night with the Kyle Money Kerrigan. I mean, what can you say about these players as the Spades can't capitalize on that mid-range jumper?
They're just special, man, and we're seeing these future legends come about. Guys like Hawkins, guys like Kerrigan, guys like Weary, and here goes Hawkins 30. Again.
That's 30.
Wow. Pretty efficient as well.
He's finna close
it. It's special to watch as these guys start to really come into their own the past few games.
He's closing it.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Vargas. That was from way downtown.
With a hand in his face.
Yo.
3-point game. Spades aren't out of it yet as... Oh my goodness,
Elliott
with the block over Elijah. Space with the ball. Down by 3.
Elliott has a mismatch. They're going to try to tie it. Oh, no.
4 seconds left on the shot clock. I.T. Thomas trying to get his man open. Oh, I don't like that shot. Elliott with the rebound over Elijah. Get it back to Elliott. You got to get it. What?
George.
No.
Oh, George is trying to come through. He was feeling it after that deep 3.
No, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that possession. What are they doing, man? These teams are making ball-headed mistakes. Elijah with the ball. Doing a little. Oh! 32! And a chance for 33. Up by 5.
Woo!
With a 3-point play in the working. Whoa. A man amongst boys, Elijah Hawkins, is on fire.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That was good.
33 points, man.
Down 6.
33 points. Ooh. He has more than half. More than half of the Kings' points. Oh, minute and 46 seconds. 6-point game. Elijah Hawkins Player of the game, 33 points. Still got a lot of time left. Can he get to 35? Man, this dude he's been going off in the fourth quarter.
As soon as they started getting the ball in his hands, letting him go to work, showing why he's one of the best in the league so far. Just unbelievable stuff.
Unbelievable performance. Unbelievable performance for this team. Can they win it? Go 3-2 on the season. Spades are still alive in this one. 1 minute 36 seconds left on the clock. IT Thomas working against Adams. Kicks it to Rayleigh. Vargas has the ball. Elliott sets the pick over Elijah. Oh no!
Almost turned it over.
Oh man, dude. I think that's the nail.
That might, especially if Elijah scores again. If he scores one more time, that'll probably be the dagger.
It's already over, man. 6 points. They don't have enough firepower, and then they're in the penalty. So you can't foul. You can't play aggressively.
Over Elliott. No good.
Gotta hurry up.
They gotta push it. You gotta go.
You can't waste any time there.
Yeah.
You gotta pull up three.
That.
You gotta get your team. Yeah, I mean,
Man.
It's 5 seconds left in the shot clock. They're wasting too much time. Oh no, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna foul him. And he's gonna get to his 35. Oh no! Oh, he could have pushed. He kicks it to Carter.
And he gets fouled.
Man, Elijah should have drove. Man.
He could probably just hit one of these free throws, and that'll probably be the game. Man, officially.
It is pretty much officially already over. I mean, the Spades made a pretty good push towards the end of this game, but it wasn't enough, and they couldn't stop Elijah Hawkins as he has an impressive game. 33 points. A season high for him and his team, and they're gonna go on to win it. I don't know what the final score is, but they're gonna improve to 3-2 on the year.
This is how you wanted to come out against a team you know you can beat. You beat them before. Your franchise player doing what he needed to do, just going to work this game. It was a lot of fun to watch Hawkins get going.
Spades will drop to 1-3 on the year as Vargas puts up a prayer. And I don't know. This team has a lot of question marks surrounding this organization, from the coaching staff, the GM. I don't know. But the Kings go on to win it 60-52. Elijah Hawkins, 33 points, 2 away from the league high. And he leads his team to a victory over the Spades. 60-52. Wow.
Hey, the Spades, they had kept it close for a while longer than I think a lot of people expected, as we see that dunk one more time from Steve Carter. That was an epic moment right there.
Man, I don't know. This team is definitely on the rise right now. Second straight victory. Real quick before we wrap this show up, man, what did you see from Elijah Hawkins that really stood out to you? What was it that he did, and how did the Kings create opportunities for him?
2 words: killer instinct. Hawkins has that, and he proved it. He proved that the first time he played the Spades, and he proved it here once again. When it's time to just take over and get your team that win as the star player, he's gonna get it done. He proved he has that, and yeah, it was special to watch.
Elliott Griffin, star of this team, only scored 7 points. He did have 15 rebounds, but didn't really shoot as many shots as he normally would. Would you say he was the immediate reason why this team lost this game?
I think the lack of involvement from him as a scoring option, really diminished their chances in this game. We seen, throughout, the whole summer league, we saw how dangerous he can be on the block. He has an arsenal down there if you just let him use it right, or if you get him open more on a pick and roll, you dish him more to him. So I think the lack of involvement for him, that's gonna probably keep shooting themselves in the foot, this team in the foot, as the season goes on, until they figure it out and they start to get a good supporting cast around him.
Steve Carter, 2 for 8. He had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Definitely a role player to help get this team on the right track. Do you think he plays better for this organization coming off the bench, or would it be a conversation that needs to be had to put him back in the starting lineup? I think
I like the spark he brings off the bench with the way he goes about his play. I think it could be a better suit for him to come off the bench and maybe a little bit more time separate from the court, off of Elijah, to allow Elijah to go to work more. So yeah, I would say it probably better suited off the bench. He probably better suited off the bench.
Kings won at 60-52 over the Spades. They improved to 3-2. Spades fall to 1-3. Still a lot of basketball to be played in the season. We're pretty much scratching the surface of the first quarter. But as always, make sure you guys keep it locked right here on MGN Sports. We will bring you all the games live going into the second quarter of this season. My boy Jalen and yours truly TJ, y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure you keep it locked right here, and we